Hey everybody, this is Brian Modansky of the Modansky Homes team of Keller Williams Realty, Charleston, West Ashley. And today we're going to do a 2020 mid-year market review now that we're halfway through the year to let you know where things are going in the Charleston real estate market. So here's your Charleston Midyear Market Report. So I'm going to start off with some quick facts about the Charleston real estate market of where we are year over year. We're currently 5.7% increased over last year's sales. And we are pretty close to neutral on the median sales price. We're down just minus 0.6%. But I think the true indicator of where we are as a whole market is months of inventory. This time last year, we had 4.3 months worth of inventory, and we are currently sitting at 2.5 months of inventory. I think as the country has worked to open up during the different phases of opening, you're really seeing real estate come out strong. There's been a lot of pent-up demand from buyers, and you're seeing it in the numbers. So I think one of the leading indicators of where we are in the market is pending sales. And the year to date in 2019 was about 10,300 properties pending, currently under contract. And at this point, we are at 11,389. So it's an increase of almost 11% in properties under contract. Now, new listings are down nearly 1,000, and a lot of that does have to do with, the COVID months of March and April really affecting inventory. I don't foresee a ridiculous influx making up for that. I think there's so much pent-up buyer demand. There's so many new buyers entering the market that we just can't get them on the market quick enough. Last month, we had 2,250 in new listings, and we had 2,500 go under contract. So we had about 10% more go under contract last month. Versus last year at this time, we only had 1,750 go under contract compared to almost 2,500 go under contract, 2,450. So that's a 42% increase in properties from June of 2019 to June of 2020 going under contract, which just shows you how strong, how much pent-up buyer demand there is for the Charleston real estate market. And the median sales price is holding pretty strong. It's up 4% year over year. It's down 0.6% June over June. It's the summertime, pretty much the highest point of the year for what you're going to get in sales price. But it goes back to inventory of homes for sale. At this time in June of 2019, there was 6,398 homes available on the market. There is currently 4,140 in June of 2020. That's a drop of 35% in inventory, and which leads us back to the inventory of homes available on the market, how many months supply that is. June of 2019, we had 4.3 months, and June 2020, we're down to 2.5. Now, even if there's a large influx of properties that come on the market through now and the end of the year, I don't foresee that changing too extensively. It will start to creep up a little bit as we get closer to Charleston's short winter months. When December, January come around, there's less properties available, less buyers on the market, less showings available, but there's also less competition. So it's not a bad time to list, but I do foresee the inventory slightly creeping up towards the end of the year. We may be closer to maybe 3 months. Typically a healthy market, 6 months of inventory. That's what they call a net neutral market. So it's definitely still a seller's market. It's great for buyers in that interest rates are extremely low. Especially if you have good credit. There's so many different options available if you have a very strong credit score. It's a little bit more tricky when you get into home buyers that are looking with lower credit ranges. Some of the programs that were available pre-COVID may not work or fit just because certain banks aren't doing down to certain credit scores. But there's still options available, and there's still ways to make it work for buyers. But if you're a seller, this is probably one of the best times to be on the market. There's so little competition that you can price the property on the strong area of your market, of what it says in your subdivision or your neighborhood or your area. And more than likely, you're gonna, you have a proper marketing plan, and you hit your timing right and you get it out there. you're going to end up with offers on the property, and many times over list. I called for a client yesterday, and this property I think was listed about 6, maybe 7 hours, and they already had multiple offers. I think it was 13 at that point. So if you're on the fence, the proper marketing plan and getting professional photos, getting professional video tours done of the property to allow as many people to see the home without actually having to get into the home. If you're comfortable with showings, we do take all the precautions. We leave at all my listings, we have extra face masks, we have a can of Lysol, we have hand sanitizer. I instruct all my sellers to leave as many doors, closets, bedroom doors, leave as many doors open as possible inside the home so there's less chance of contact. We also have all the lights put on inside the home so they don't have to turn lights on and off. We're taking every precaution that you can in this real estate market, but real estate is still moving. So like I said, if you were on the fence, I'd love to sit down with you. We can put a professional marketing plan together. We can sit and do a full write-up on your home. I'd love to sit there and take a look at it with you. I mean, you can tell me what your favorite things about your home are, things that I'm not going to find in the public records, because I can always do a CMA and give you a value for your home without seeing it, but there's nothing like going through it, and that's what a lot of buyers say. So they'll do the video tour first, and then if they're really interested, make that request to see it in person. I'd love to sit down with you, see if we can put together a proper plan for you. If you have great credit, you're going to get a chance to double dip the market. You're going to be able to try to sell the home at the top of the market and get the top value, and at the same point buy your next home at great rates. So if you want to have a conversation about getting your home ready for the market and things that you can do to maximize what you can net from that, please feel free to reach out to me. My direct line is 843-628-8910, or you can email me at team@modanskyhomes.com. I'd love to sit down and see if we can get this put together for you. And don't forget, I publish a video every week, so please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video and click on the bell button so you can be notified when all my new videos post. Thanks everybody, have a great day.